ブリーチ
All right, let's read chapter 52 of Bleach. This is the last chapter of volume 6, so we'll do a preview of volume 7 here at the end. Rukia has been running away, and we're getting a little bit of backstory of some people who are either, well, it says it right here, so let's just get right to it. Toraeyo samonakaba.
Hello there.
Korose. Thank you. Okay, so catch, capture, or else kill. Kuchiki Rukia. Mitsuketa. Found, discovered. So we found you. This is pretty much how the last chapter ended. So, okay, and right into a splash page for 52. That's not looking good for her. Needless emotions. Oh, I didn't say the title of the chapter. Nidorasu emotions. Needless emotions. Okay, there she is running, and we're fading to a flashback. Nay, right? You can't do micro sleeping anymore. Oh, yeah. Yikes. Okay. This is Bofu. I guess she's spitting out her juice. Okay, so we didn't see the conclusion of this. We saw these girls invite her to lunch, but now she's flashing back to, I guess, what actually happened during the lunch. Kuchiki-san te kurosaki no koto suki nano? So talking about Kuchiki-san, like, do you like Kurosaki? That's why she's spitting out her juice. So someone asked her that question. Hi? Yes? Bolta, that's dripping here of the juice. Teyuka, buchake, ima Kurosaki to douyou kange? Okay, I mean, like, seriously? Right now, with Kurosaki, what sort of a relationship? Or what sort of a connection? Dote otomo. So, what sort of a, you say, friend? She's about to say friend, and then she gets interrupted here. Chotto mahana. Like, wait, Mahana, I guess that's her name. Sono kikikata straight sugiru yo. So that way of asking is too straight. It's too straightforward. Nani ittenno? What are you saying? Anta tachi ga kini shitteru kuse ni kikenai de iru kara, atashi ga kawari ni kiiten desho? Okay, so what are you saying? You guys, even though you're interested, even though you're interested, because you're not asking, me in exchange is the one asking. So I'm the one asking because you guys aren't, even though you're interested. Atashi wa betsu ni kini nanka shite nai mon. Okay, and this girl is like, well, as for me, like, otherwise, not caring. Like, I don't care. She's trying to pretend like she doesn't care. Soria, anta wa sou desho yo. Well, as for that, or Soria, okay, I guess as for you, it would be that way, right? Michiru wa Ichigo no koto kirai jan. As for Michiru, basically, she hates Ichigo. Yeah, so she doesn't care. So nano? Really? Oh, Inoue is there too. Okay, so Inoue is shocked. She's the one saying, really? Like, you hate Ichigo? Chigao yo. No. It's different. Betsu ni kirai toka janai yo, Orihime. It's something different than hating, or it isn't that, Orihime. Tada chotto kao ga kawai na toka omotteru kedo dake de. So it's just a little bit his face is scary and things like that, I think. It's just that. 別にあんたの思考はどうだっていいのよ. Okay, so again, like otherwise, as for your shiko, as for your thoughts or consideration, no. As for your tastes, liking, or preferences, どうだっていいのよ. However it is, it's fine. Like, I don't care. この話題はあんたに関係ないんだから. As for this topic, to you, there's no connection. Green. Oh, she's grabbing Orihime around the neck here with her hand. 関係あんのはあたしと姫. As for the ones that are connected, it's me and Orihime. Orihime はわかるけど、なんであんたも関係あんのよ? Okay, as for Orihime, I understand. But, like, why you also are related? Why are you also related? I guess when they're talking about Ichigo. 決まってんでしょ? ここで、朽木さんに頑張ってIchigoを垂らし込んでもらえるや? Okay. It's like decided. Decidedly. It's decided, isn't it? It's indisputable, isn't it? In this place, to or with Kuchiki-san, Ichigo doing the best.
おやおや頑張って
Arashi. 頑張って. Arashikomu. Arashikomu is to drop into or to cajole or deceive or to seduce. It's probably that. Okay, in this place, Kuchiki-san, like, doing the best, and if, like, cajoles or seduces Ichigo, ... 私は、おろせずして、姫の純潔を、汚せるって寸法よ. Okay, as usual, she's saying really lewd things about Orihime. ろせず. Rosezu is without working or without labor. Hime no junketsu. Purity, chastity, dirtying. It's that sunpo. Okay, I think sunpo here might be more like a sound effect that I'm not going to try to translate rather than anything that means size or extent. But she's basically saying, as for me, without labor, Orihime's purity will dirty. I will soil her purity. It's that sort of a thing. If Kuchiki-san is going to seduce Ichigo. So in other words, it leaves Orihime open for her to go after. Toyu wake dakara ganbatte ne, Kuchiki-san. Oh, okay, so that's the reason that you should do your best, Kuchiki-san. Like, you do your best. Hang in there. Go get Ichigo, because she wants Orihime. Like, grab. Atashi wa anta o ouen suru wa. As for me, I will cheer you on. そして、姫の純潔を我が手に。我が手に. So, and then Orihime's purity will be in my hands. In my hands. Okay. What's this? Ooh. Oh, no. Chiburu-chan? Oh, Chizuru. Chizuru-chan? Oh, that's her name. Chizuru-chan? Like, what are you doing? Oh, yosh. Oh, it's fine. Suka, I mean, like, from noon, Hiro-kan kara dekai koe de nan useri o haitenda ano baka wa. This is haku to whatever. So it's fine. I mean, from noon or something in a big voice. I'm not sure what fuseri means here. Fuseri? Oh no, it's nansu serifu. Nansu serifu. The dialogue. Like in a big voice, like what sort of a dialogue is she spitting out, that idiot? Okay. Hey, Corn, how's it going? De, kekkyoku no toko dou nano yo? Well, like at great pains, how did it go? Or how is it? Kuchiki-san, tengo shite kite kara, shotchu Kurosaki to issho ni iru kedo. Okay, so Kuchiki-san tenko. Tenko here is to change schools. So yeah, so after having come and changed schools, after you did that, Kuchiki-san, shotchu Kurosaki, always constantly you've been together with Kurosaki. Kurosaki no koto doko te wake janai no? Kurosaki, again, how doko te. All right, I have no idea what she's saying there. Doko, accompanying, traveling together, that sort of a thing. Maybe. Fellow travelers. There's some sort of like association. Like that's the reason. You're like associated or traveling with him. With Kurosaki. Isn't that it? Isn't that the reason? Kurosaki-kun wa, as for Kurosaki-kun, Tara no otomodachi desu wa, he's just a friend, you know? And she uses a very girly wa. Suki da no, kirai da no, whether liking or hating. Mendo na koto da. That's just an annoying thing.
Rejected.
Indeed. It's just an annoyance. So loving, hating, love, hate, whatever, disliking, liking, those are just mendo. Maji de? Huh? Really? Arenai kanjou nai no? Oh, so like there's no loving feeling? Arenai. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Renai is passion, so there's no like passion emotions, they don't exist. Jibo no jou mo, shinai no jou mo, yujou mo. Okay, so these are different sorts of jou, which are feelings here. So feelings of friendship, new love feelings, and shibo. Shibo is deep affection. So feelings of deep affection or yearning, again, feelings of new love. Shin ai. Which also apparently means deep affection. And even, again, like friendship. Mendo na koto da. They are annoyances. They're boring. Kore bocchimo? Pochimo. Kore pochimo. Like, even just a little? So they're asking here, 小指の甘皮ほどもありませんわ? Like, yeah, sure. A pinky 甘皮ほど. Sweet skin? Amakawa? What is this? Epidermis. Okay. To the extent of the skin of the pinky, there isn't. So she's saying, like, not even like the littlest bit of the pinky. Oh, the cuticle. The cuticle. Got it. Okay. The cuticle of the pinky. Soka, I see. Nanda, well, or what? Zanen. That's regrettable. Okay. This is you. No. Yeah, it is you something. You say? You say. Superior predominance preponderance. You say. Okay. 口木さんも黒崎くんのこと好きなら、女似た男の位置で、こっちの勝ちだったのに? Okay, so Kuchiki-san also, I guess, if Kuchiki-san also were liking Kurosaki, then it would be 2 women versus 1 man. And this direction we would have won. Even though it would have been our victory. Oh, okay. She's thinking more like they're playing a game, like 2-on-1. And so she's like, oh, well, that's regrettable. If you were going to play, then we would have totally beat him. Is kind of what the implication here is. So that's why they're like, mata nanka wake wakanai. So, oh boy, again, something like not getting the reason. Koto idashichatta yo, kono ko wa mo doyatte tsukon. This is, again, seems to be talking gibberish again. Okay. Orihime, Orihime? 人数が多い方が有利なのは、武道の団体戦とかで、レナヤには、そういう図式は成り立たないの。ここまではわかる? Okay. Okay. The number of people, the large direction, the direction of being many of them. Yuri nano wa. As for that being advantageous. So as for it being advantageous to have more people, like martial arts match and things like that's for love, like martial arts matches and things like that. Renaya? Renai? Renai. Oh, renai, love. I was trying to make this into an English word, but she's just using it katakana. As for renai, as for love or passion, that's sort of a thing. Zushiki, that's sort of a diagram or whatever. Naritatanai, it's not effective. Yeah, it's not composed of. That's not how it works in love. As for up until this point, do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? And we get here, ichio, donika, konika. Yanwarito. Tsukonde wa miru. Okay, so for the time being or whatever, somehow Yanwari? Okay, Yanwari is mildly or gently tsukomu. Oh, okay, this is also like playing the straight person in comedy. Trying to do that. She's trying to do that gently for the time being. Wakattenai yosu. So not understanding appearance. She definitely does not understand. Ha. Oh. Soka. That's right. Wakatta wa sanpi ne. Like, I understand it's sanpi. It's a 3p. A threesome. A sanpi. Isn't it? Sanpi ne? It's that. Sanpi nara yoppodo no hetakuso ga majinai kagiri ninzu no oi hou ga initiative o toreru wa. Okay. Oh, initiative? Whoa. Initiative. Oh. Okay, if it's a threesome, then very much the like awkward or incapable, not mixing extent, a lot of people that direction, initiative able to take. Okay, if it's a threesome, then very much severe lack of skill. The severe lack of skill, again, not mixing extent or limit. The side of the larger number of people initiative able to take. Tsumari, what that means is onna ni otoko ichi nara. If it's 2 women and 1 man, onna no kachi. It's women's victory. Gu. Okay, so she's understanding Orihime's argument. Anta no atama naka ni wa sore shika nai kai? Okay, what's going on? Ask her what's going on inside of your head. Like, is it just that? We're almost getting there. だけど、もしそうなったら、私はどうすべきか? Hey, DMF. Oh, but if it goes that way, as for me, like, what ought I do? What should I do? 先回りして愛情に一部始終 始終を収録できるようカメラをセットしておくか ?OK。先回りして。Like going on ahead to a meeting, to the meeting area or to a meeting area, and one part ichibu shichu, beginning and finishing. Yeah, these are brutal. Ichibu shichu, the whole story from beginning to end. Shuroku, recording, editing. Just chilling. Very nice. Trying to record like from beginning to end, like going on ahead to the meeting place and trying to record with a camera. Yeah, trying to record the set with a camera. So she's being really lewd, like, ooh, if it's a threesome, then maybe I should film it all. Amare, shut up. Yeah, no. いっそのこと黒崎を刺してあたしが代わりにいっそのこと or more than that, instead of that, so like no, instead of that, stab Kurosaki and me in exchange ... So she wants to join in. What's her name? Tatsuki is stomping on her. Gosh. Sheena, die. この万年罰状猫 this 10,000 year Hatsujo neko, some sort of cat. This has got to be an expression, right? Hatsujo neko. Oh, Hatsujo is to be like what's it in heat. Like this must be an expression. Man. No, it's not. Mannen Hatsujo neko, like a cat that's in heat for 10,000 years. Okay. Maybe we're in the clear. Izure, which is like for the time being. At any rate, hanare neba naranu basho naraba. At any rate, like must leave this place. Dore mo asa ni shika naranu. Well, she's actually saying, yeah. Well, if it's this place, must leave. Either that or kasa ni. Okay, we're not going to get that. What does kasa mean? In shackles, kasa ni shika naranu. Only in shackles? Naranu. The naranu is like not becoming. Shika naranu. Like just in shackles? The English went with, even if I eventually must leave this place, friendship and affection. And then it went on. It did not seem to call this shackles or restraints. Oh, it can also mean bonds, relationships. Okay. I guess like even something about affections or relationships. Okay, so she's watching all the girls kind of bicker. 志母の情も、市内の情も、友情も. So again, we get the like affection and the friendship. これも、傘にしかならぬ. Again, as Ariella mentioned yesterday, Kuchiki speaks in a very older dialect, and naranu is very much more formal and older. And naranu just means like not becoming. I guess it can also mean must or cannot help but do something. Yeah. So maybe like can't help but leave. As for if it's this place, then somewhere, again, like if it's can't help or must do these affections, all these things. Must leave all of these things. Okay. A rare left to right. 本当に面倒なことだ. It's truly, truly a boring or annoying thing. Or I guess it could be it's boring, it's normal, truly, truly. ましてそれを羨む感情など. Not to mention that thing, urayamashi is to be envious. It's an envious emotion. どれも死神には Shinigami ni wa, as for to a Shinigami, all of that, or both of that, or either of that, whatever, hitsuyo no nai, they're not necessary to a Shinigami. Kanjo da to yo no ni, even though they're emotions. Or, I guess, that's hitsuyo no nai kanjo da to yo no ni. They're emotions that aren't necessary to a Shinigami. Buzama da. Unsightly, clumsy, unrepresentable, it is. Kuchikirukia. 私は少しこちらの世界に長く関わりすぎたのか? Okay, as for me, a little bit in this world, long relation. Kakari. Kakawari, sorry. Yeah, to be affected, influenced, or to be concerned with. So, as for me, and she's asking a question, basically, have I been too long concerned with or influenced by this world a little bit? But she says it out loud, and then we get, yes, yes. わかってんじゃねえか? You get it, don't you? You understand, don't you? All right, that was this guy. まあ、言い方変えりゃ. Well, the way of saying it changes. As for that changing, or maybe like I can say it differently. The way of saying it is different, changes. こうしてこっちに長いしたおかげで. Okay, so doing it this way in this place, in this world, and this is Genyo, which means like this era, this world. Thanks to you did long living thanks to that. Nagai. Yeah. Thanks to the long life or whatever of doing this in this world. てめえはちょっとばかし長生きできたってことだがな。As for you, just a little bit of like living or longevity was possible. That's what it means. Rukia. Kisama, you. Renji, which I guess is a name. Abarai Renji ka? Again, a name with a question mark. Is it Abarai Renji? Hey, chicken. It is. Gun. Okay. Came down with his sword.
あばらいレンジ。
Abarai Renji. Okay. Soul Society からの追っ手が背後に迫ってるってのに考えごとに夢中で声かけられるまで気づかねえってか Okay. So, 追って hunters, maybe? Pursuers. Yeah. Pursuers from the Soul Society. 背後に in the background are chasing. So even though hunters or pursuers from the Soul Society are chasing in the background, in a daydream of one's thoughts, or like thinking in a daydream, and I guess like to the point of speaking out loud. Koe kake arareru. Yeah, okay. To the point of being greeted. To being point of greeted, didn't notice. いくら議外の身とはいえ to the point of a gigai's, as for that being a gigai's body. 二月三月でちっと緩みすぎじゃねえか? In 2 or 3 months, a little bit yurumi sugi jane. Isn't it a little bit too much of yuru? Okay. Yurui is lenient, slow, slack. So basically, haven't you become a little bit loose or slack in just 2 or 3 months, even though that's a gigai body? Zoom. Akeyo Rukia. Spit it up, Rukia. In other words, like talk. Teme no chikara o ubatta ningen wa doko ni iru? Okay. As for the human that snatched your abilities, your power, where? Where is he? Nani o itte oru no da? What are you saying? And she's speaking humbly here, so she's changed her language. 議外に入っておるからといって力を奪われたとは限らぬし? Okay, so entering the Gigai body, because of that sort of a thing, powers, as for powers being snatched, it's not limited to. So basically, just because I'm in a Gigai body doesn't mean that my powers were snatched away. ましてその力を奪った相手が人間だなどと人間だよ. Oh, so this was her continuing to say, And what's more, that power, or I guess an opponent that snatched that power, being a human and things like that, like why would it possibly be a human? But he interrupts and says, Ningen dayo. It is a human. でなきゃてめえがそんな人間みてえな顔をしてるはずがね。Okay. でなきゃ. So that's why you, that sort of a human-looking face are doing, that's the reason, isn't it? So that's why you have that look on your face. He says kao, meaning face, and this is hyojo, meaning expression. So, all right. 俺と同じウルコン街。俺と同じウルコン街の出てありながら、大貴族の口利けに拾われ。Okay, with me in the same Rukon village. Dede. Okay, that was not what I was thinking. De arinagara. Okay, so I guess while going out.
It's a district.
Rukon guy. Okay, well, it's a guy. Daikizoku, like the big family. A big, like, noble. Daikizoku. Like noble, the noble Kuchiki family, like thrown away. No, picked up by. Picked up by Hiro, not Tsuteru. Okay, so in the same, yeah, and picked up by the noble Kuchiki family. With me in the hello there. With me in the same Urukongai, while going out or being, I guess, was picked up by the noble Kuchiki family. Gu. This is him grabbing his sword. Shinigami to shite no eisai kyouiku o hadoko? Hodoko sareta Kuchiki Rukia to mo aro mono ga Hodoko. Hodokosu. To give, to donate, to do, to perform. Okay. And then eisai kyouiku. This is like training or education. Eisai. Genius. Gifted person. Okay, so I guess like brilliant or gifted person training or upbringing as a Shinigami was done. Urukia also, that's what it was, right? So he's saying like you also received this training, I guess, as a Shinigami. Giro, stare. そんな人間みてえな顔してていいはずがねえんだよ. That sort of a human-looking face that you're doing, it ought not to be good. Yeah. Like a good reason does not exist for you to be having a human-looking face like that. Nah, right? Kuchiki Taicho. Right? Captain Kuchiki. All right. Yeah, he is here also. There's someone else. There were two of them. All right. She turns around. Byakuya. Byakuya ni-sama. Big brother Byakuya. Urukia. Gyan. Za, 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 za. Okay, this is like a quotation. Ningene no shinigami noryoku no joto wa juzai daze. So as for whatever this is of the shinigami powers to a human, that is a grave sin, a heavy sin. Joto. Transfer. So, and it's in quotations. As for the transfer of shinigami abilities to a human, that is a grave sin, grave crime. Sono shokke o keigun domo janaku, ore tachi ni makaseta no wa ue nari no yasashisa daro yo. So shokke is execution. And keigun,
Execution.
keigun. This is like, I'm going to go with military execution. Domo. Keigun domo janaku. Okay. Domo. I have no idea. Keigun domo janaku. So it's not the keigun. Oh, okay. That's it. It's not the military executors to do that execution. To us, as for the duty or as for the responsibility, the upper became kind or something. Uenari. I feel like I'm just flying blind here. None of this is like coming up on anything. It was kindness. It was kindness from the uppers. As for like leaving the duty to us instead of a military execution squad to do the execution. Is pretty much, I think, what that says. Sa, well then. Idoro o hake yo urukia. So spit out the location. Idoro o idokoro. Yeah, spit out the whereabouts. Ore tachi wa teme o torae. As for us, we will take or capture you. Teme kara chikara ubatta yatsu o korosu. And from you, the guy or the person who snatched the strength or your powers from you will kill. So we're going to capture you and kill that guy, that person. Kabairatte suruna yo. So don't do kabao, which is to like protect someone. Don't do protecting. Don't protect him. Wakatten daro. You're understanding, right? Saki no mo, ima no mo. Earlier and even now. Kawashitan janai. You didn't do kawasuru. No, kawasu. Yeah. To dodge, to evade. Didn't dodge. Kawashitan janai. Dodged, didn't. Kawasasete yatta nda. Let dodge. Or made dodge. Allowed you to dodge. So you didn't dodge them. You didn't evade them. We let you evade them or something. Tsugi wa. As for what's next. Kiruze will kill. Oh, that's what he's talking about. He's not talking about people. Earlier and even now, you didn't dodge. You didn't dodge my sword strikes, is what he's saying. I let you dodge them. That's it. And so as for next, I will kill. And this is like with a sword. Okay, suddenly, whatever this was, he dodges. Something, some sound effect. 丸腰の女の子相手に武器を持った男が二人がかり Okay, がかり. Futari. Okay, that's not it. Okay, Maragoshi. Unarmed. So, an unarmed girl as an opponent with like two men with holding weapons. 見ててあまり気持ちのいいもんじゃないね. Looking at it, it's not a very good mood, isn't it? Or the mood is a thing of a good mood. It is not. It's not something that's very good to be looking at. Haha. 僕はあんまり好きじゃないな. As for me, I don't really like. I'm not really liking that. そういうの, that sort of a thing. Two armed men against one unarmed woman. Za. 何者だ? てめえ? Like, who are you? What sort of a thing? What sort of a person are you? ただのクラスメイトだよ. Just a classmate, you know? 死神嫌いのね. Basically, who hates Shinigami? Detesting Shinigami. Just a classmate who hates Shinigami. Okay, that is the end of the chapter. Yet another really long chapter. That is the end of the book. So let's take a look here what we got. Some art here at the end. しょうがねえね. しょうがねえな. So, no choice, I guess. 俺が食っちゃうぞ. この飯. I will eat it, this food. 腹減ってねだけどな. Even though I'm not hungry. Remember, was it the previous chapter, I guess, started with, had Ichigo raiding the kitchen for leftovers. All right, well, let's check out the art at the end of the book. Radio Kon Baby. And then Radio Kon Baby. I'm not going to bother with this. We can see Kon there. There was some telephone number, apparently. Apparently you could dial in for Radio Kon. All right, well, that was the end of the book, too. So this book was first published in 2002, and this is a first printing. First printing. Let's go ahead and do a preview of Volume 7. Preview of Volume 7 here. The Broken Coda. That's the person we just saw that she called Byakuya. And called him brother, big brother. All right, that's what's under the cover. What do we have here art-wise? Okay, here's the new two people we just met. Abarai Renji and, oh, we haven't really quite seen his name yet, but you can kind of guess. I'll leave that. All right, and these are going to be the chapters. Not really any extra art anymore here, apparently. So we will continue next time with Chapter 53.